This game's not on Steam. The first one's not on Steam. It's only on Nintendo. All the other ones are on Steam, though. But I didn't want to skip the first one. So here we are. We're going to play Shantae. Have you ever played this game? Who's played Shantae? It's the new character me costume in Smash Brothers. I thought, hey, if it's important enough for a Smash character costume, then I'll play it. It looks fun. Oh, these are good ones? Alright, good. Limited Run, that's familiar. That's a familiar game. Okay, Game Boy or Game Boy Enhanced? That just looks worse. I don't know what's going on there. I just want to play the original the way it was, okay? Okay! I learned from Sonic Adventure, never play the remastered, okay? It was bad. The DX, Sonic DX. Sonic Adventure DX is a abomination. Is this good? Okay. Hope this is not DMCA. So this came out in 2002. 2002. Fire Select. This one. 2. Is One Piece? Hey! What? Not another pirate? Attack? I'd better warn. Scuttletown. Noble. Truly. What the... Oh, okay. That's the shadow. Yeah, where the music though? I guess so. Got it. Headbang. Challenge. The bridge is out. Uh-oh. I see. I think that's scripted. It's supposed to... Yeah. We made it. Are we in Texas? Big ball. Yo, what up? What are you, ants? Oh. So, you're behind this attack. Risky Boots. The Lady Pirate. In the flesh. Sorry about your shack, darling. I thought you were a guardian genie, not some scrawny kid. Well, no matter. Gotta haul booty. Gotta haul booty. Oh, she's up to no good, that's for sure. Well, if I'm gonna earn my keep as Scuttletown's genie, I better stop her. Look out. Don't worry, guys, I'm here. Alright, alright. Boom. I'm a master already. Okay. What is that? Currency? Coin? Is that a coin? Damn! Wait. Got it. Breakable wall. Okay, got a heart back. Nice. Okay, okay. Learning what you can jump on. Alright. Can't go down from here. Can't go down from a ledge, I think. Extra heart. I wonder if you could switch between the graphics at any time. Whoa. What is that? What is this? Pause, kinda? What the heck happened? What did I do? Shadows and dust, Maximus. A snowman. How do you mean? Nani? Snowman. Oh yeah, they bit the badge. What? What the frick? Whoa. I'm gonna play with the D-pad. Feels better. Too challenging, guys. It's too much. Damn. So how long is this game? If you guys know. Or you don't have to tell me. It's like an 8 hours campaign. Oh god. Come back. Damn it. Damn it. Boy. On your phone looked better? Okay. I picked the original graphics. Oh god. There was an option to pick like enhanced graphics. I think this looks fine. Maybe it was a different one. They have like a bunch of games. This is the first one in the series. It must be the same game though. Oh god. This came out in 2002. That's quite a while ago, actually, when you think about it. It seems like a modern game. It was long. Okay. Mimic. Hey, old man. What you eating? I'm eating a big bag of Doritos. Are you okay? Look what those Tinker Bats did to my workshop. I've got to stop them before they escape with my steam engine. Steam engine? Nani is a steam engine. I'll explain later. Right now, we have to get it back. You stay put. I'll handle this. He's like, okay. Okie dokie. Oops. This game's kind of cool. I'm trying to see if I can go to the main menu and like check out the other graphics. Okay. That must be the way. Risk. Okay, yeah, it's different. Yeah, that's the second one in the series, I believe. I researched a little bit because I was like, I wanted to play the first one. And it wasn't on Steam. I don't know why it's not on Steam. Everything else is on Steam except the first one. Odd. Maybe it costs money to have a game on Steam, like a rental property. Like a store. Why wouldn't they have the first one? People would buy it. They have the other ones out there. Maybe it's a licensing thing with Nintendo. Game Boy. It was on Game Boy. They had a deal. We had a deal. That's far enough, Risky. Where's the steam engine? None of your business. More importantly, you people have been using my sea without paying my fee, and now you're in a lot of hot water. That's ridiculous. The ocean is free for everyone to enjoy. Just who do you think you are? Who am I? I'm Risky Boots, Queen of the Seven Seas, and anyone who opposes me will be crushed flat. Men, spank this one extra hard for me, mommy. Sometimes I just sit around and think about men all day. Challenging. It's not the first time I've had balls thrown at me. There's no way it could hit me here. So what do you do? Okay. Game of the year? What? Okay, okay. You can't do that. You can back up. Oh! Okay, don't panic. Oh my god. Okay. Now. So what do you do? Okay. But Dave. Damn it. I could try to commit to the platform under him. Oh god. That's okay. That works. You forgot one thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow. One left. I'm Shantae. Shanty? Thank goodness for these pegs on the water. I went easy on you this time, but next time I'll be steam-powered and unstoppable. Ho ho ho! Steam-powered. Ice cold water. Hey! The mayor. Good job, Shantae. You certainly made short work of those bandits. Hiring a town genie was a dandy idea indeed. Maybe. It's time I told him I'm only a half genie. Then Scuttletown could get a real guardian genie to protect them. How did I let things get so screwed up? Shantae! What happened? Where's my steam engine? I'm sorry, Mimic. Risky got away with the steam engine, and now she's going to use it to destroy Scuttletown. Oh, if I only were a real genie, then I'd show that Risky a thing or two. I'm afraid it will take more than genie magic this time. Let me explain from the beginning. 1,000 years ago. When was steam invented? One day I was doing some weird things in my bedroom, and then, all of a sudden, it all started on my last dig. When I was crouched, I unearthed an ancient vault. While crouching, and on all fours, it was midnight. Hidden inside was a diagram of a strange contraction. Here's how the thing works. First, you turn the time circuits on. A steel chamber full of water is heated, like so. The water becomes steam, blasting out of the top with enough pressure to turn a wheel, you see. Indefinitely, indubitably, steam-powered. It valve, Gay-Ben. Muscle like that could change the world. This is Gay-Ben. This is how he made steam. I used the plans to build a steam engine of my own. I was almost done when that vixen swiped it. She seemed to be headed towards Watertown. Maybe there's still a chance to get the engine back. That a girl. Just be sure you visit the save room before you leave town. Good luck, Shantae. You need to get to the Watertown. Find Bolo. Who's Bolo? Okay. Right, this way. Okay. The mimic. Yo, what the frick? What the heck is this? The tall guy? Oh, yeah. Wait, why is he here? I don't know if I could play like this. It's ahead of its time. The save room. Interesting. This is how you save? This is so arduous in words. Hello, Shantae. Would you like me to save a record of your travels? Any previous information will be dead. Will be forgotten. Okay. How do we go to the main menu now? Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Well, there it is. That's Shantae. Steam. It's not on Steam. Yeah, they completely... Maybe that's why it's not on Steam. Just to mess with you. Just to mess with your head. I want to see the other graphics now. I'm curious. It just looks brighter. That's all it is. Pause menu. Oh, whoops. Oh, you can do a save state and stuff. Filter. The Game Boy Advanced. Let's see. True. When did Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance come out on the Game Boy? Yo, this just looks brighter. Oh my god, this looks terrible. What? This looks bad. Is it just me? Why is there a bar at the bottom? It's just brighter. Literally. What the heck? Oh, you can do different moves? Is that because... Is this the enhanced edition feature? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one bit. She's styling on them. Styling on them hoes. Chief, what the heck are you doing? Do we want to play more of this? I mean, okay. A little more. Watertown? What else we got here? Smash Brothers, we can see the Shantae Mii fighter skin. I think that's what we'll do next after this. I don't even know if it's out yet. I think it is. Yeah, that looks terrible. Extras. In my opinion. What an extra. I love that. That's fantastic. What an extra that is. Extra feature. The bonus feature. Matt Boson. He created the Boson particle. He made this game too. The Boson particle. Shantae got that drip dope. Drip dope. They move backwards. What the heck? What are you doing here? I'm Han Bolo. I'm Han Bolo. I'm Han Bolo. Hey, I'm Han Bolo. Bathhouse. Let's go there. Let's go there. Yo, what up? Hi, Shantae. This is the place to revive those aching mute muscles and soak your worries away. Let's do it. How do you do that? Maybe it does have to be in sync? It seems much harder to do. Oh, here we go. Trying to chain it. What's the up one? What's up, dog? There's no up? There it is. Alright. Okay. I guess that heals you. Yep. Or how did I miss this game? Scuttletown Gates. Dance Parlor. Warp Squid Hut. Dance Parlor. Sorry, kiddo. Show's over till tonight. Come back later. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Chicago. Scuttletown Gates. We don't need items. So I can save state. Interesting. This is the future now. Whoops. Don't go back. Wait, no, this is the right way. I guess that's the town. We're outside the city now. Wow. It's like an adventure game. Oh my god, what is that? Jesus. Oh, double hit. Double tree. Oh no. Wow. Okay, stop getting hit. Mama! Is that a Gengar? No! We're gonna die. Yo, nature's scary. Dude, let's go back. Might as well load. Feels dirty, but too late. Okay, this is worse. Jesus. This is difficult. Spam it. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. It's locked. Can't do it. What if I back up? Okay. Break the rocks? I guess, okay, later. Later, then. What? Can you make that? I'm done. We can't even leave. Oh god. There is no escape. There is no escape from this. Wow. We're dead. Oh my. Alright, this way then. Maybe we should have went to the item shop. Just move forward. Make any progress. That's the goal here. This game is rough. Scarecrow. That's enough slices. Stop with the scarecrow. I'm just gonna jump over them. No. No. Run. Or one hit, one fart from death. Do we want to make a save? Heart thingy up there. Can't go up there though. Can't go up. Can't do it. Alright, we're doing that. Out. I'm out. Maybe I heal if I do this. No. No dice. I mean, you can't even dodge that. I mean, that's not even fair. That's not even fair. Oh, I'm just gonna jump over them. New plan. Okay. Maybe this is why it's not on Steam. This might be. The first one was rough. Was that a pyramid? Oh my god. The Dark Souls of games. We should have gone to the item shop. It's too late now. I lost the will to live in game. Alright, item shop it is. Alright, let's go to the bank. Hey, there's the tall guy again. Is he tall or are we short? What can I get for you? That's a lot of money. Damn. 10 pickleballs. Defend your body. 20 storm puffs. Tricky 2. How do you scroll down? Used, but extremely powerful. Okay. You don't have enough gems. The It's true. Attack your foes. Vanish Cream lets you walk past enemies. Okay. Restores all hearts. Okay, that's a lot of gems. I had 30 last before I loaded this save. Oh, they're gems. They look like coins. They look like gems when you pick them up, but when in the menu, it looks like a coin. All right, let me think here. Warp squid. Let's check out what's here. This is pretty tough, but I kind of like it in a way. Oh dear, I have lost my baby warp squids. Now they're always getting into mischief. If you find all 4 of them, I'll give you something nice for your trouble. Okay. All right. That's what that is. Okay, now we know the rules. We know what kind of world we're in. It's a world of misery and death. They're not playing around here. I thought it was gonna be like some easy game. Maybe I'm just bad. No, it can't be. Alright, let's try again. But more save states. Jeez. I don't know what the dance does exactly. Probably for the dance off. I don't know if it has any other uses. The left? No, I tried. It's a dead end. Pretty much. As far as I could tell. It was a dead end. I went left. No! I'm gonna save here. Everything's gonna be okay. Jesus. Oh, dude, this is Alright, I don't wanna keep loading. I don't wanna lose all my hearts and be 1 HP either though. Oh! They wanna get rough. Hey, this is more gems for us, really. More gems. Oh! Dude. This game does you dirty more than golf. The Mario Golf did. Oh my god. You have to be on your toes. Oh my, see that's not good. No! There. Just go, just run. We don't have enough items to protect ourselves. Good dodge, good dodge. Save it. Save it. You can farm scarecrows. Yeah, but that's like 100 scarecrows for 1 vial. It's fine. Well, maybe that's an option though, if it's too tough. Because they don't always drop gems, do they? No. Vials are 75 gems. There's a vial up there. Oh! Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to be there. You don't want to fight these things because one could just jump out of nowhere. Oh yeah, that counts as 2. That big one. No! See, you can't dodge that. They just pop out of the ground right under you? Oh my god! This is rough. Dude, this is so interesting in a way. What? This is crazy. Dude, this game is actually insane. I think you're supposed to farm, actually. That's probably what that's the only way I could see you doing this. Just farm for like 1,000, you get 1,000 kills. This is insane. What is happening right now? Did I find this where the squid is? There's nothing here. I'm in the tree. But why? Okay. This is kind of scary. Dude, you can't do nothing. Oh. This is tough, man. We have to kill this thing. Well, that's more than 2 gems. Maybe, I guess you are supposed to farm, huh? Oh my god. What is that thing? You one ugly mother trucker. You're a mother of a truck. Nope. Why won't you die? He's... Oh! Dude, this guy's invincible. Maybe you're not supposed to kill him. Just run. He has to die eventually, though. Right? Right, guys? Alright, I'm just running. Ah, I jumped late. I jumped early. What was that? I just hurt myself. Never mind. I didn't actually. I hurt myself today. I slapped my leg a little too hard there. I'm not wearing jeans today. It's so darn hot. How hot is it? It's so hot that I didn't wear jeans today. Okay. Save it. Don't load. Don't load. Dude, this game is crazy, bro. This is harder than Mega Man. Just a random area. I like the random areas. Oh god. Okay, we're as fast as that thing, I think. Save it. Do her one hit again. Yeah, I agree. If they dropped hearts, maybe they do, but it's really rare. It doesn't seem like... Oh! Dude, this is impossible. Maybe this has to be why it's not on Steam. No, that can't be. Okay, you slide on that. Don't go on that. Save. Spider. He's using the trees. Daytime, nighttime. Doom. When's the... Yeah. If without the save states, you probably just farm that first area, like you said. And then, like, do a run. And then if you fail, just load your game. Oh my god. They shoot twice? Or there's another one there? Damn, nature, you scary. Is this Australia? Did he drop a heart? I think he did. He dropped a heart. They dropped a heart. They do travel in herds. I like to examine the poop more if I could. Alright, I'm gonna examine more poop anyway. Alright, sounds good. Oh god. Oh, you can fight. You can see them in the tree before they come out. I think. Oh my god. No, my hearts. I don't know where he is. I think he's still alive. What the hell was that? Might go back. Hello, Shantae. Would you like me to save a record of your travels? Any previous information will be deleted forever. Forgotten. No problem, I got my own. I brought my own. I brought mine. Yours. Dude. Oh no. Oh no, no. That probably stops with the water, then it's a door. What is that? This game's crazy, man. Oh my freaking god. What is that? This is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or something? Nighttime is scary. This is where the dancing comes in, maybe? What does it all mean, Basil? Wait a minute. Are those stars or are those poses? No. Wait a minute. If you spam it, it doesn't work. You have to like time it, I guess. I don't know. Weird, huh? What is this game? I'm stalling. I don't want to go down here. But we have to. I'm getting paid to. Alright, we're in the... Oh my god! It's Gyarados. Snakes. Oh god. Why'd it have to be snakes? Okay. This game's brutal, man. Oh my god. Oh! That's it. Why won't you die? He's invincible. Alright, what is that? I think you get like a double jump or something later. Alright. Drop a heart. I dare you. I dare you. There it is. There it is. Oh. You stinky worms. Wow. Damn you. Alright, alright. Dude, this is crazy, man. Oh my god. This is like abuse. No. Morning time. What do they expect me to do? Wait until it's morning every time it's nighttime? Oh, shoot. Okay, one hit death from them. That's good. They're easy. Oh! But, a bunch of them in a group might be difficult. Alright, let's play a little bit more here. I don't know. I must be missing something. Okay, okay. Dude, I'm done. I'm freaking done. I'm Ryan done. Maybe I have to stay here. Just farm here. Get some hearts. Headbang. I have the high ground. Don't try it. You underestimate my power. Hey, yo, this is actually the way, probably. Alphawk was right. Except this seems faster and much safer. These snakes. Weird, huh? What is the heart? The heart chance is like 0.01. Out. Well, now I can buy a vial. If I ever make it back to town. A heart. Yeah, that Game Boy Advance version was terrible. I don't know why. Do people think that's better? No shot. No shot. It's like a Dragon Ball video, like 4K HD, and all it is they sharpen the image and like increase the color. 4K. I mean, that's pretty much it. Let me save here. This is good. This is good, isn't it? Full hearts now. Alright, now we're getting it. I think we're good. I feel more hopeful. For how long, though? Save here. Save here. Oh, God. Alright. Back to the forest, I guess. No. I'm not even gonna fight that guy. Maybe they have the squid babies. You have to kill them. Yep, I'm not fighting him. Nope. Nope. They take like 20 hits probably. If that. Oh god. Oh god. I feel like I'm going backwards. Literally. I think this is backwards. What? Nope. Getting confused. Is this poo-poo? Oh my god. Hey. What are you? It's Oddish. Who are you? She has blue eyes. Half genie. Half genie. Half weenie. Alright, it's an uphill battle. That's up tree battle. The most generic beatbox. Oh god. What? There's nothing here. What? Oh, wait, huh? What? Huh? What is this? I can't go right. Is this the end? What the heck is the point of this area? What? Okay, maybe you need like a double jump or something. Gotta go back, I guess. Oh, God. Man, games back then were rough. Oh my God. I don't think I have a save state that far back. It's bouncing. Can I even go back? I can't. Come on, bro. Okay. Not this guy. Die. Okay. Did I save? There you go. It's like the Diglett cave. Shantae? Should we try to kill this guy? I guess. I mean, alright, so 3 hits, 3 hits. He doesn't do much else except walk around. Okay. That's death for me, though, too. Damn, that's okay. Maybe, like, it's like, have you been to this area yet? And it's like, no, because I loaded a save state before I went there. So it's no big deal. It's not like, if I was if it was 1 heart, I would go back. We're fine. But we're not fine. It happens. Can't make it too easy. Let's try to kill this guy. Why is he green? Oh! The only reason I killed the other guy because he fell into a pit. Oh. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I probably missed something. I do that. That's what I do. He's peeing everywhere except the freaking cup. He's going everywhere except where he has to go. Oh! What are the chances? We may never go home again. We're in the crapper now. the worst possible ending. A door or something. Oh, we can go right. I went left. Oh, just keep going. I went left instead of right. When we went down, then we went left, where the Gyarados was. The Gyarados, the snakes, we're back at the snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes? I didn't mean to do that. What's in the bag? A shark or something? The snakes spawn too much. Too much snake spawning. I should really get the full HP here. I need to go. I think it's better to get HP up here. You're safer. Hey! Alright, let's see. Confirm, confirm! Now we will see. Okay, I'm gonna load it. Alright, let's go right. The Gyarados. So now let's see if anything's this way. Snakes. More snakes. What? The damn snakes. That's enough snakes! Couldn't they lower the snake spawn rate a little bit? Okay, it's up here. Okay, let me check back here in case I missed something. Okay, that's the snakes. We can get full HP. This game's no joke. If you hear someone say that they've played Shantae, be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were a gamer. I didn't know. Okay. That sinks. Alright, this is new. Do we go up? Crap. I don't know what that thing is. I'm not fighting it. No siree, bab. Oh! I thought that was a ledge. Don't have those Game Boy Advance graphics, sorry. Can't tell. They're cool. Yeah, that looked cool. It's like Berserk. At nighttime, they turn into demons. The demons come out. Okay. I can save, though. Save state. I'm gonna make another save state. Okay, waterfall. What was the point of that? Log there. Okay, just do that. Oh. Why do you haunt me so, Gyarados? Crap. Where do they spawn you? Oh my god. Yo, if you've played this game, I feel sorry for you back in the day. Imagine playing this game without the save states. That's like They should give this game to convicts, and if they beat this game on the Game Boy, then they can go. They're free to go. It's... Alright, I'm gonna save here. So always be saving. A, B, S. Always A, always B, B, S, saving. Always be saving. Up. What have I gotten myself into? Morning. There's like nothing here. Oh. Is there any items on the ground, you think? Okay. Just keep moving. There's a whole lot of area, but there's like nothing here. There's no items. Where's it all leading? Where are we going and why? Alright, let's go. What is happening? Did I just load it? Oh my... Yep. That's okay. It's fine. I'm gonna try the... No. Can't afford it. Don't know what's coming up. I can avoid that Gyarados. What the heck? Dude, the hitbox. I mean, it was on me. It was on me. Okay, that's a dead end. Okay. Man, this game is brutal. This is brutal. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. I thought, okay, a fun little game. You know, Smash Brothers threw a bone to like some indie game. Let's check it out. Death. It's death. I guess snakes are where you replenish your health. Probably. You know there's one guy out there who didn't know that. Probably. There's gotta be one guy who beat the game but didn't know the snakes for replenishing health. Nah, it can't be. Can't be. What are the chances of that? You climb up the waterfall? No. Well, we're moving forward somewhere. We're going somewhere. Are we in Watertown? Dude, what the frick is this game? We're in Watertown. So he wanted us to go to Watertown. And here we are. We made it. You gonna sell me something or what? What can I do for you? Oh yeah. Okay, wait, is that? Oh, that's one. That's 2 vials for 75. 3/400 float muffins. Eat 1 for protection against pits. Okay. So the save points are really helping here. Did I buy it? No, I didn't. It's like... if you say no, it just cancels out of everything. Useful for exiting labyrinths. candy. We made it to Tomato Town. Flash bolts attacks from distance. That seems good. I'll take that. That's probably good. Flash bolts. Wait. Restores all hearts. 1 vial's 1 heart? I don't know. I'm assuming it's 3 hearts. I don't know. It's a large vial. Okay. Should have just bought a small one. That's fine. That's okay. I think I like the bolts. Since we have save states, which I'm going to use more. Alright. Come again. We have a vial. We have a vial. Oh yeah, I like that. I like this setup because you can see everything on the screen. I don't have to move anything. It's all there. I forgot it's not widescreen. We're in Watertown. Bolo's Gazebo. Bolo. Huh. Cool character design. Huh? Hi, Bolo. I thought I'd find you here. We've got an emergency in Scuttletown. Things have been rather exciting here, too. We just got a visit from the infamous Lady Pirate Risky Boots. She came here? Already? And she didn't attack? Puh, not at all. She just wanted directions to the Dribble Fountain. What? You didn't give them to her, did you? She sure was pretty. And that outfit. Hoo-hoo. You imbecile. You imbecile. Now I've got to get there first. Where is this place? I think they sound the same now. You probably passed it on the way here. The aqueduct below it is locked up tight, though. I suppose I could show you how it opens. You will. You bet you will. You're in the doghouse as it is. I'll meet you at the Dribble Fountain, and you'd better be there. I'll meet you at the Dribble Fountain. Is she angry now? Is that always her face? Or did she just turn angry? I didn't notice. Darn it! I get like a Disney vibe when I see that. It's like some Disney game. This screen here. Warp Squid Hut. So now I can teleport to their town, hopefully. Please, God. Oh no. Oh dear, I've lost my baby warp squids. They're always getting into mischief. Damn it. Damn it. You're useless. Squid Mom. Watertown Gates. Save room. Bathhouse. Okay. Hello, Shantae. Would you like me to save a record of your travels? This game's wild. Is that the right word? The bath here. Let's see. Oh. Hi, Shantae. This is the place to revive those aching muscles and soak your worries away. Yes. Yes, Alf Walk. This game's crazy. So, okay, Firefly Shrine. We haven't been there yet, right? This game's insane. A thing. I was looking for things. What is this place? It's too hard to see. It would take 12 fireflies to brighten things up. I saw one, I think, but you need to jump higher or something. Dude, there's nothing else here. Wait, where did he say she was? Dude, we're so dead. Must be right. We must go right. It's like Mario is missing, kind of. Oh, God. And maybe we're making progress. Seems like we are. Oh, God. Do we stop here? Or we see where it goes? Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Do you have a PS5? What are you playing it on? Is it on PC already? Oh, God. Die! Nice. Pre-ordered. I think you probably pre-ordered that, like, as soon as it was announced. This game is crazy, man. Not these things. Just run. Oh my God. The Goombas from hell, man. Oh. I found a firefly. I can check my total on the subscreen. That's awesome. I'm online now. See, it was offline for a while. I don't know why. Maybe they had a maintenance like Steam does on Tuesdays. Weird. I'm done. I'm done. There's nothing else here. There's nothing here. What? We're dead. Maybe that's all we need. Did I miss something? Do I feel like I'm missing something? Like I have a magic carpet or something I can ride. Can't be. So we have a firefly. Maybe that's what we needed. We need 10. There's no way I can get 10. I don't know where the other one. I know where one is. Oh my God. Is everyone a demon now at night? We're dead. Her arms were cut off. Her legs were cut off. Dude, we're dead. Oh, maybe that's that water thing I saw earlier. The waterfall gate. I'll meet you at the Dribble Fountain. Dribble Fountain. Dribble Fountain. Okay. Dribble Fountain. Dribble Fountain. Make sure it's not here. Oh. Let me just check the bathhouse. It looks like a fountain. Could heal too. Bruh. Make sure it's not here. Okay. I guess we go back. Fountain. Fountain. I hope it's not to the right. I just checked there, though. Oh, God. I'll save here. Dribble Fountain. God damn it, Gyarados. Damn you. Alright, I'm gonna save again. Dribble Fountain. Dribble Fountain. Should probably Google it, but I'm too lazy. I don't feel like Googling it. We'll find it. He told me as if I knew where that is. Dribble. All these names are terrible. Dribble Fountain, Water, Gate. Dribble Fountain. Is there a map or something? There's nothing, man. There's nothing. They don't give you anything. The dance menu. Gee, look at all these dances. So when this is filled up, then that's when you beat the game. Dude, we're never gonna beat this game. Never. No shot. No friggin' way. We're gonna be here for a long, long time. Filter Sharp. LCD Native. Sharp LCD Native. Okay. LCD? Don't tell me it's widescreen. Oh, what the heck? Is this better, you think? Pixels? You can really see the pixels now. Yo, frog guy. How do we feel about this? Sharp. That's fine. Damn you. Gyarados. The shrine. Out. Maybe I can kill him with the Dum-Dum. Too many Gyarados. Too many. Too many Gyarados. Gyarados population is crazy right now. What? Frog. I have 20 potions. Okay. What? Dude, if I'm walking back for no reason, I'm done. I'm done. Oh no. Shortcut? I don't even know. At this point, the fountain could be down here though. I don't really know. Didn't come true. There's nothing down here. This is kind of this is an out of season April Fool's joke. Took a couple hits. There it is. Okay, thank God. There you are. Don't start. What are you doing now, you idiot? I can smell her. Perfume. So beautiful and alluring. Oh, snap out of it. I've got to get inside. Whatever Risky's after is worth investigating. Stand back. A quick flick of the wrist and... There. That ought to do it. You go on inside. I'll wait here in case she comes back. Oh, thank goodness. Progress. I thought I was like lost for a while there. There you are. Hold it, you rat. Huh? It's that silly girl again. Try if you like, but you'll never keep up with me. Ta ta. I like her. She's cool. Does the water hurt me? I'm afraid to touch it. We made it though. I can't even go down. That's the end of the game. We actually can't keep up. How do you use the item? How do you use the item? I have no idea. I've tried every button. Okay. Weird. I'll have to look it up later. I'm not gonna do that now. Probably need an item to get down there, or maybe he has to teach you a dance move. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I need a guide. I need a freaking guide. select. I tried. Did I try this? Yeah. Maybe I have to like... click it. I'm clicking it in the menu. Let's try the potion. A plus B. I tried that too. Maybe it has to do with the dance. Oh. What is that one? There's different ones if you press the buttons. Try select. Dude, what the frick is this game? Wait a minute. Controls. Move, pause, dance, talk, attack, run, jump. I'm scared. Wait, did I do a bigger jump? Wait, what? Could I always jump that high? I think so. I'm tripping, man. Up plus B. Did you look it up? Got it. Thank you, Alfwalk. How am I this far back? We're good. So how do I get down there? Ooh. Does it not work every time? So how do you get down there? Oh, got it. Got it. Wow, okay. Figured it out without the guide. Points to me, guys. Oh! The show goes on. But must it? I looked it up. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. I thought it is. I tried it before, I think, but you have to like tap it more clear or something. I think I tried it. As demonstrated. Shoot these guys. Okay. I don't want to waste it, but we could try it. I really don't want to waste it. Oh god. I'm gonna shoot him. Damn it. I can't, it doesn't work every time. You have to like be precise. Oops, I'm doing the jump. Yeah, 18 more of those. Now we're getting somewhere, I think. Now we're gaming. I think it one-hit kills, it looks like. Oh god, what the hell is that? Okay, it electrifies you. You only have a short amount of time to go up. Look at the shadows. That's cool. A shadow mechanic. Oh my freaking god. They got me. Dude. That's so precise. Half a heart. Oh, god. Yeah, just gonna do this. Right. Jump is B, or whatever the frick that thing is. Yep. Jesus. Is there like a... This is sad on my part. What the heck? I'm done, dude. I'm done. Maybe to aim up. Alright, save here. For sure. For sure. Can you even make that? There's no way. No shot, dude. No way. There's no way. There's no way. Wait. Maybe I have to jump from there. Didn't I try that? There's no freaking way. There's no chance, bro. There's no way. No way. You have to unlock something, probably. Yeah, okay. These old games don't tell you that. It's like, have them try until they figure it out. 2 hours later. Or 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Oh god. Oh god. 1 heart and a dream. It's a T1000. Heavy metal polyalloy. Alright, this is where we use the Kamehameha. Kame. What? I went right through? Or did I hit him? Okay. I think it's hitting him. I keep getting a confused jump and attack. I'm done, dude. I'm done. I don't know how I didn't die there. I could use a vial. Do I want to, though? Do I? Of course I do. Wait, maybe that was a direct hit to the head or something. Woo. Save that. I think. Okay, just checking. Let's go back. I don't want to miss a thing. Don't want to close my eyes. Yo, the green room. What lighting work in this game? Pretty cray-cray. I can't tell if I can make this. Probably, I don't think I can, but it looks like I can. Now we use the move. This game's insane. This game's insane. I'm a heal. Up B. Ah, there it is. See. I I feel like that was a waste, but we'll go with it. We'll see. I might need that for like a boss. If there are bosses. I'm sure there are. Or it could just be a bunch of levels. Forever. He didn't die from it. You're going down. Pokemon. It's a Squidbilly. Hey, I found a warp squid. I bet it misses its mommy. It's true. It's not coming out of the dragon's nose. Oh, what's down there? A vase. Two vases. I've been playing this game for almost 2 hours. Oh my god. 2 hits. I probably should load a save. Hold down and jump. I tried, but maybe I can if I try harder. I think you because I got stuck in that one room because I couldn't go back. Because I couldn't duck. I couldn't jump and duck. So I had to load a save state. It doesn't seem like you can. It looks like... Why would they have that there? Maybe later you can unlock something. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Inputs. This game is wild. This game is wild. See, I can't make that. It's... Yeah, seems like you have to unlock a double jump or something. Oh, I think I tried that already, but I'll try again. I don't think so. Maybe. If I try harder. How else would you get down there? Like Smash Brothers. It seems like you could break these things. They're like brighter than all the other stuff around it. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I have to destroy these spikes. Nope. Okay. Nope. Dance. Okay. Maybe I have to shoot fire into the mouths. Let me try that. You never know with these games. Alright. Where am I? Which one's it? Okay. Guess not. Yeah, it's good to check that stuff. What if... Yeah, it's happened before. Like, the whole game, I was like, wait, I could have done that? It's good to try it. So, is water bad? Hold. Yes. Yes. Simple enough. Oh my... Oh no, they got me. They got me. Okay. The quick go back. It's like, whoop, there it is. Nope, too late. You can't react fast enough. Look at the fairy statue up there. One up. One up, that's what those are. No problem there. We're good with that. I feel like there's something on the left. Nope. There probably is, but you need something to get over there. I could check. Yeah, there's a platform there. Alright. Snail, snail, squid. Snail, snail, squid. Gotcha. Goldfish. Yo. The key. I had to hit it. You found a key. Look at that before. I don't think we saw any locked doors yet. We're actually making progress. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, we're back here. A key. A keep. It's like, here's a key, now get out of here. They just leave it like that. Okay. The key? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Man, my memory's pretty bad. That just happened. Okay. Yeah, right here. Got it. That's okay. Is it, though? Is it okay? As a matter of fact, it isn't. Oh crap, that's death. The water is death. It looks like it's not, but it is. Wow, okay. Is it like a Ninja Turtle thing where you just walk over it? No, it's not. It's not like that at all. Wait a minute. Okay, I did that. Nani? Okay, hold on. Wow. Oh, right. Huh? Okay, fire time. They're invincible. What the frick is this? My bad. I keep pressing attack. You heard the bump. I bumped my head on something. What? This should be illegal. No wonder that they didn't release it. This has got to be the reason. What? How's that work? What the frick? Huh? This can't be real life. Wait, can you jump when you fall off a platform? Platform? No. What the heck is this? That's so weird. It seems so very mean. See that? That was flawless, that first jump. You have to do it from here. Oh my god. I don't even know, man. It's just lucky. It's just luck. Dude, it's like guns. You have to perfectly time the slash or something. What the frick? This is insane. It is. It really is. What? This can't be. This can't be. It's gotta be me. Is it? Wait, maybe it... Okay, maybe I have to spam it. Just keep moving forward and spam jump. But it, oh, okay, that's something. Crawl across? No. Oh, maybe crawl jump. Crawl jump? Crawl jump. I think I had the right idea with the spam. Yo, I'm done. What the frick? Huh? I don't know how that works. Ooh. The ledge jumps of... This is insane! This is truly ridiculous. I mean, you can't put it more clear than that. Yo, what the... There's gotta be a meme. Did the Angry Video Game Nerd do this, cover this game? No shot. Dude, this is not... This can't be real. It has to be me. It's gotta be. Maybe you need like a hover, unlock a hover. But we have to go this way though. I was holding forward there. What is going on? Imagine not using save states. This is where they bring you back. Okay. Okay. I think... What? I think you have to... When you fall, you can't be on the wall. You have to be a little bit away from the wall. I don't know. That seemed good, but like... How? No way, dude. Double tap 4, do you run? No. Oh! You can hold A and you run. This could help. I'm done. I'm done, dude. Why do I bother? When do they ever tell you how to run? I feel bad about everything. I'm depressed. I hate everything right now. You can run. You can run. She can run. By the way. It's good to know. It's good to know that. I wonder what else I can do. What else can I do, I wonder? I think that's it. Now, should I go back and go down, or should I keep going forward? There's another thing I could have done there. It didn't even say how to run. Alright, I don't feel as bad then. I don't feel too bad about that then, if they didn't even tell you could run. I guess, I don't know. Wait, they do say attack, talk, run there. They do say run there. I didn't really like take that. Oh my god, like run, like literally running. I mean, yeah. Run. It was right there. Plain as crystal. Not much I can say about that. Where's this? Like, what's this now? Am I back or forward? We don't need more lives. So I want to... So that's how you make those jumps, probably, that I missed. Where is... Okay, that's down here. I don't know where we are. The whole world's different now. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm all messed up now. We have to restart the whole game, knowing that we run now. And this is my escape. I'm running through this world and I ain't looking back. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm okay. Good thing, okay. So, you need a key. I don't even know if you can go back from there. From that. Oh, hell nar. Oh, what the f... Oh, hell no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Got it. Oh. Eh? We made it. Okay. Oh, this game's crazy, bro. Platinum trophy. There's no trophies on Switch, though. That's good. Is that really a thing on PS4? PS5? PlayStation? I'm glad I'm not playing it on PlayStation. You don't know if I beat this without running on Switch. He could have. I don't know. No one knows. Nobody knows for sure. Alright, what the frick is this? This is a kid's game or what? Yo, what? What? They shoot an extra one. These mother truckers. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1. I'm JK. I'm JK. You're JK rolling? 1. One, two, three. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright. Squid. Dreamcast Squid. I thought Mario Golf was tough. Squid, Dreamcast Squid. Crap. The difficulty really is hitting one at a time, really. Truly. Oh no, you can use the platforms. Squid, Dreamcast. Was it Dream Squid? Squid, Dreamcast Squid? What? Squid Dreamcast? Oh no! uh Squid Dreamcast. Yeah, if you could beat this game, you get a jail out of free card, pretty much. I'd say. Like, for sure. Like, with the original GameCube, Game Boy rules. Yo, the key fell. Can I grab that before it falls? Let's find out. Wait, no, you have to press up B when you get it. Or break it. Let's try it. We don't have time for this. Squid Dreamcast. Squid. Jail out of free. Jail out of free card. Damn it. I don't think it's... Is it possible? Is such a thing even possible? Yes, it is. Crap. Yeah, I don't think... It's fine. Alright. Are we having fun? Okay, that's... Okay, we're back here. The key. Right. You can run, by the way. You can run, guys. Okay, we're back here. Does he stay dead if I kill him? I should kill him. I should at least kill him if I'm using save states. I thought I knew our enemy. Okay, now we go this way. I don't want to skip a door. Is that a way? Damn you. Damn you. Are doors walls? That's a big thing. Okay, now we go down. We know for sure there's nothing here of value. Come back. I dare you. Where'd he go? I'm done. Oh my god. He's coming back. He's coming back. I saw the future. I have King Crimson's ability. Here we go again. Flame guy. Hey, I found a warp thing. Patience, patience. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Freaking dragon flame guy. I'm dead. Jail out of free. For real, though. Just gonna save there. It's like Metal Gear Solid here. Sneaking around. Okay. Crawl, you son of a snail. Okay. Oh! Unlock the door, man. We made it. Where's it all leading? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Yo, the genie work is tough. You think it's easy being a genie? Was there a code here? I didn't see any code. Oh, God. Maybe you have to solve it by yourself. I mean, how many combinations are possible here? That's kind of annoying to get. Yeah, where'd the boss fight, though? Alright, so we're doing the fish. I'm done, dude. This is so annoying. Oh my freaking god, that's annoying. To miss it and like mess it up. I want to keep track. Fish, squid, fish, snail, fish, fish. There's only 3, right? Okay, so now squid, 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 snail, squid, fish. Now snail, squid. I'm done. Snail, snail. Snail, fish. It just doesn't open, I guess. Or, okay. Oh no. Yeah, but I thought like maybe you could just combine 2. Oh, yep. I tried every combination I could there. With what I had. First try. First try. Okay, key. All these doors, all these keys. These 2 tough guys. Forget them. We're out of the vials. What? It's a dead end. No, it can't be. That can't be. Dead end? Maybe he has the key. Wait, the key must be in that thing. We need the block. A new stone. Where'd he go? Use the boost! I'm done. It doesn't work every time. He must have it. It's gotta be. Otherwise, I don't know what the heck you're supposed to do. Hmm. Yes. Okay. We got the key. All right. Wait, something moved up here? Let me check. I hear something. What's that? Okay. Is that me crawling? Yeah. Okay. Walls, doors, and shields. Wall, ramps, walls. What's this Doctor Disrespect song? I mean, Doctor. Yeah, I can't get up there, though. Fish. Snails. Fish. Fish, snail. Don't do this to me. I can't get him? Fish, snail, fish. Do I have to change the one down there to fish, snail, fish? What? What? Fish. Snail. Fish. Well, we're dead. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Fish, snail, fish. Okay. This is getting interesting now. Fish, snail, fish. Fish, snail, fish. F, S, F, SFS, SFS. Fish, snail, fish. Fish, snail, fish. Don't forget, guys. Fish, snail, fish. Fish, snail, fish. You guys want to talk about fish, snail, fish? Fish, snail, fish? Snail at a fish card. Fish, snail, fish? Fish, snail, fish? Fish, snail, fish? Fish, snail, fish. Wait, was it fish, snail, fish? Fish, snail, fish. There it is. There's the key. So now what? We go back up, or because there's that other thing there. I guess that way. Yeah, this is new. Oh god. We're going backwards now? I think so. go then? Did I go this way before? What was here? The squid. That was it. Is the other way? I got the key though. Should I go back that way? So I got the key. There was another one up there, right? But like, I don't know what else you do there. Dude, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done right now. Games are fun though, right guys? Right? This is fun though. This is where that guy was. I like that he stays dead. I like that. That's good. That's real good. That's awesome. It's like I feel like I did something into the world. Like I affected the world. That demon is destroyed. Wait a minute. Fish, snail, squid. Right. How do we get that thing? Everyone's mistaken. Even the game. Wait, maybe to just hit it. No. Can you make that? Dude, this game is crazy, man. No way. This is some masochist stuff here. Sadist. Seems like that it's a breakable ceiling or something. Did I try every combination with these? I think you need the top one though. You would need the top one. Because the other one needed the top one as well. Oh, we got the key. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're back. Did I check that right side for the key before? I think I did. Maybe that's what you remembered. What happened? Don't reset the game. Oh. No. Delete everything? You want me to delete the whole game? Okay. Say no more. Who the hell are you? Thank you for freeing me. Once I was the guardian of this labyrinth, but a terrible creature imprisoned me. I had to play this game to get a jail-free card. For your kindness, I will teach you a magical dance you can use to foil evil. Watch closely. Downright dirty. You can review the dance moves on your sub-screen. Practice hard and never forget them. Are you having trouble performing the dance? As musical note lights up, input the first move of the dance. When it lights up again, input the next move, and so on. If your rhythm is perfect, you will succeed. Okay. Should I do it now? Downright. I thought I did. Is it like downright like a move in a fighting game? Probably not. Got it. What the heck? This game's awesome now. This game just got awesome. Did you know about this, Alfwalk? I'm a monkey. Woo! This game's awesome now. So how do I go back? Okay. Pokemon sounds. You can climb. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. This game just got a lot more cooler. No shot. Wow. Can you believe it? I'm a monkey. 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 He's so happy. She. We. The Wii U. Okay, so now I can climb. And I can run as well. Don't forget you can run, guys. Now we can get that squid. We have so many possibilities. I found a squid. The world is our oysters. A oyster at a free card. Yeah. You read my mind. Wait a minute. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is here. Woof, woof. Pretty easy to do. Now we're getting it. I can't attack as the monkey. It's just one up. So now what? So now we're back here. So what do we do? Now I have to remember all the areas where I have to go up. Oh god. Wait, now I couldn't make this jump before. No, wait, what? I'm done. Did I get the squids? I think I got 3. Let's check. 3. Is that? It's 4, right? Or is it 3? It's gotta be 3. It's 4. Mail. This new? Monkey. Okay, we're back here. Oh god, not this again. I don't know where else to go. Forgot. Up, maybe. Right? There was somewhere up here, I think I couldn't get to it. It's a lot of up. Oh my god. We made it. We're good. We found somewhere to go. Just get out. Maybe. This could just be loot. Ah, wait, what's that? A thingy. Free my mind. Damn it. Now I get why people like this. I get it now. Oh my god. We might have to kill him. The other guy dropped a key. Shoot! It doesn't work all the time. Wait, they're invisible? What's going on there? I'm done, dude. This stupid game. I think D-pad might work better. Yep. Hit him off screen. Eat that. Where's my reward? Oh, open the door. We're not out yet. We're not out yet. Cutscene? Boss battle? Wow. What is this place? What is this place? Ho, ho, ho. The legendary Dribblestone mine for the taking. Why pour water into that steam engine when this thing will power it forever? Nani? Ai? Did I skip something? Did I skip something? That's okay. That was probably not. I didn't skip it. Giant eyeball. It's like Metroid. Which one is it? What the? This guy hasn't slept in a while. We're dead. Seems simple enough, right? Wait, it has monkey statues. Maybe we have to be a monkey? Okay, okay, don't touch the eye. But you have to hit the eye. Okay. We're dead. Did I get hurt from that? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. You can use that while you're in the air. I'm out. Damn you! I'm freaking done, dude. Oh. Are we just dead when this happens? What do you do? I think I got life. I used the life. Dude, this game is crazy. This game does not pull punches here. Like Sonic is like, okay, save the animals, yeah. Oh, he's dead, okay. Can you monkey up the side? Maybe. We got a memory foam pillow. Nice. Oh, what the heck? I love that. I want like 3D games like this, like with this graphics, these 8-bit graphics. That was awesome. Bolo, are you all right? She touched me. I'll never wash this head again. Are you nuts? She knocked you on your rear. Get up, get up. Tell me everything you know about this Dribblestone. Hey, cool. You found a legendary relic. There are supposed to be 4 kinds of these stones. Each one represents a different element. The one you found produces an endless supply of water. There's also an unbreakable golem stone, a fiery simmer stone, and a very chilly twinkle stone. Any idea where the others are? Not really, but the golem stone was lost in a desert near Oasis Town. According to my granny. Ah, granny. She has eyes like shining emeralds. You worthless mophead. Can't you see that Risky is trying to upgrade the steam engine with these magical stones? It'll make the thing more dangerous than ever. I've got to get to the Oasis town before Risky does. What a bitch. I mean, you did it. I'm out. Yeah, I think we're all out after this one. No, he left. I was going to talk to him. Crap. Yo, why does she got to be so upset about it? Nah, she's cool. She's just stressed out from being a hero. All right, we're gonna jack off in a bush. I mean, I'm done, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead. Credits. We beat the game. That's it. That's the whole game. Created by Alec Baldwin. That's it. He did the music. He did the everything. Thanks, Al. We love you. Okay, so basically,